All right, here's the G blue scale, and you'll see the note I have written there in blue is the C sharp, and that is the flat 5. It really could be written as a D flat, but I just chose to write it as a C sharp here, same note. And that note is very important in this scale, and it's right in the center of the scale. It splits the octave right in half between the G, the low G, and the high G. And there's a good starting point. It's a good way to look at the scale to split it into two separate halves. And we're going to look at that a little bit right now. Okay, what I just played there was that top line. G, B flat, C, C sharp, C, B flat, G. Let's listen to it again and hear how it pivots on that note on the C sharp. It goes up and then down. Okay, look at it one more time here. G, B flat, C, C sharp, C, B flat, G. And then listen for that C sharp where that scale goes up, then turns and comes right back down. Okay, did you hear it then? It's the flat 5. It's a real blue note, and it's a good note to kind of pivot off of. You don't necessarily want to sit on it too long, although you can if you figure out how to do it. There's a way to do it, but it's right in there. It's a good note to kind of turn on. So now we're going to look at that second scale there where we go up to the G and back down. Okay, did you hear it there? When I got to the end of that line, I kind of sat on that C sharp for a while, and I actually edited that line a little bit. I'll play it in its entirety here in a second, and you'll hear I go right back down then to that first scale we looked at. I use that C sharp as a pivot point. I go up the scale and come right back down, but I sit on it for a second there. That's what I was talking about. You can linger on that note as long as you sort of resolve it. So let's check it out. Okay, now I'll play that whole line I play there. I start on the C sharp, I go up to the G, then I come back down, then I continue on down to the lower G. See if you can hear it. Could you hear it? I started with that bottom line with the C sharp. I went up to the G, then I turned around. I lingered on that C sharp a little, then I went on back down to the low G. So I went ba ba da be doo boo da boo doo da, something like that. Boo boo doo dee doo doo da boo da da. I'm not much of a singer, but that's what I did. Now I'm going to play it again. Okay, so if you remember that first video I put up for the G blue scale, I split the scale into three parts, three neighborhoods I called it. Now I've split it into two equal parts, from the G up to the flat 5 and from the flat 5 up to the high G, and I've shown how you can use that as a pivot point. That flat 5, it's a very distinctive note in the scale, and you can use it to either go up or down or sort of go up and turn on it. So I've played a lot more things here. I'm going to throw a little bit on the end of the video here of me noodling around using that, and see if you can use your ear to pick some of these things out. You need to kind of experiment with it, listen to it, fool around with it, see how that C sharp works in the context of all this. Make it your vocabulary. because ultimately someone can show you things, but you have to sit there and fool around with them, and then you'll figure it out too. And figuring it out, that's the fun of it. So have fun, and see you next time.